Good morning. I see that everyone is here. So this will be our second committee meeting for our Project Alpha. Let's start the meeting. First of all, I would like to extend a warm welcome to my secretary, Miss Amistasia Anawang from HR Department. And we have Miss Wan Shahira binti Wan Ahmad from Accounting and Financial Department. Rusaini binti Mazlan from Marketing Department. And Mr. Tengku Hasmi Izwan bin Tengku Hassan from R&D Department. There should be another member, Miss Azza Jauhar from Dubai Institute of Modern Language, but I'm afraid she can't be with us today as she has urgent meeting to attend to in Johor. All right, my name is Muhammad Azril bin Zahari, your chairperson today. So I believe that all of you had already received the notice of meeting from Secretary. There is an agenda inside the notice of meeting. I would like you to quickly go through the agenda. The first agenda will be the confirmation of the previous minute. So I would like to start the meeting now by the confirmation of the previous meeting. So I believe that you all have already read the previous minute. My secretary had just sent to you all. Is there any amendment to be made?
Sorry for interrupting. For me, I have think that there is a slight mistake with the date of meeting. The meeting is on 16 March 2020. Apart from that, there is also one mistake, which is the name of chairman. The chairman name should be Mr. Shafiq Imran Nazir, not Fikri Firman Ali Mansur.
All right, so thank you. So let's move on to the next. The chairman briefed the community of the latest investment to be made by Surya Holdings Sdn Bhd, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The committee was informed that the approximate cost for the project was 150 million. So for the second data, there is any problem or issue?
I think there is a slightly error here. Project Alpha aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs for Generation Z and Generation Alpha. The community was informed that the approximate cost for the project was 250 million and not 150 million.
Okay, so please take note about the secretary. Now anything else? Okay, so no, if there is no more correction regarding the second data, we will proceed to the next item. Ms. Fatin reported on 3 potential sites for Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to develop and turn into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. It is located about 15 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. So there is any problem?
May I have a word?
Yes.
For the first sentence has spelling error. For the Project Alpha, it's supposed to be project, not project.
Oh, okay. Once again, Secretary, please take note.
Okay.
Okay, the second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 32 kilometers from Johor Bahru, and 41 kilometers from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past. So there is any problem?
Sorry for interrupting. It's a
Yes.
slightly error, which is empty warehouse Pasir Gudang, not Pasir Gadong.
Oh, all right. So there is a typing error. Please take note again, Secretary.
Okay.
All right, so now we continue. The third site was a green hilly land in Bukit Kor, Terengganu. Bukit Kor is a combination of hills and flat green land with adventures, curves, and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 kilometers from Kuala Terengganu. So there is any problem?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, so all three sites are underdeveloped yet possess unique attractive features which could attract crowd. Mr. Julie Lee suggested that the committee be given 2 days to visit each site in order to experience the ambience of the place firsthand. So there is any problem?
No.
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 Okay,
No.
if not have a problem, okay, we move to the next agenda, suggestion of project. The committee was informed that Surya Holding is aiming for an educational come business venture where the proposed site could be a place where global technology meet nature in a dynamic symbiosis. So, there is any problem or issue?
I think that there's a typing error here. It's
Yes.
supposed to be Surya Hosting and not Surya.
Oh, okay. Please take note again, Kateri.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Miss Wan Shahira. Mr. Rusaini proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the three sites and their potential so that viable business come educational project could be put forth. This suggestion was taken by Mr. Al-Fatih Al-Hakim, but the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. Mr. Ramatan suggested that each committee member bring a proposal of the project with approximate cost and relevant supporting document for the next meeting. So there is any problem?
Sorry, there is a problem, which
Yes.
is it is start from the second line. There are
Mm-hmm.
potentials so that viable business come educational project could be put forth. Actually, it should be entertainment come educational project could be put forth, not business.
All right. So thank you for voice out. Once again, Secretary, please take note.
Okay.
Okay, lastly, for any other business, Mr. Fikri Firman suggested that another staff be put in his place as he has been assigned to head the Lang Tengah project. So there is any problem? All right, no, okay. So for this case, can someone volunteer to move the minutes of the last minute to accepted?
I propose that agree with this motion.
All right, anyone else?
I'm agree with Miss Wan.
All right, I feel I will confirm of the last minute. And then, so let's move on to the next item on agenda, which is financial report of Project Alpha. As you all know, a company now run on Project Alpha, so I wish here some financial report from you guys. So I think we should start. Miss Wan Shahira, can you first?
Okay. As I just come back from Pasir Gudang, Johor Bahru, with my
Mm-hmm.
researching survey for the old warehouse in Pasir Gudang. For our food and beverage, the cost was about 100 ringgit, about 1000 ringgit for transporting. The survey almost cost us 400 ringgit, and our accommodation really cost us about 500 ringgit. Throughout this survey, to found out that the price for 5,600 meters square is quite expensive. And Pasir Gudang is quite near to Singapore, so there's a lot of investor or others company that plan to invest on this warehouse. For our survey, we found that the warehouse is cost about 400 million and is already almost over our budget, where it's listed as 250 million. But we also found out that the other company can join for with us in order to invest on entertainment and education sectors, which is Iskandar Malaysia, Johor Bahru. So they are interested to join or invest in our project Alpha. So I think the cost that over budget, which is 400 million ringgit, is not a problem for us to not accept this place.
Okay. So any question for her?
No.
All right. So I guess it's not a big deal to join for Iskandar Malaysia. All right. I want to hear to another report from Miss Rusaini.
Okay. Our research team have done research at Green Hilly Land in Bukit Kor, Terengganu. for 1st November to 3rd November. Beginning these 3 days, we spent up 1,500 ringgit for transportation, accommodation, and food and beverage. For our research, we find that we need to invest around 300 millions if your company run in this project at Bukit Corp, Terengganu.
May I interrupt? I'm not quite follow your report. Would you rephrase it again?
Okay, perhaps I should make that clear by saying that we do in this 300 million. Firstly, we use 200 millions to buy property and 75 million is for investment infrastructure and build chalets or keep inside and upgrade the paveway. And the rest 25 million, we use it for 5 years operation cost. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your information, Ms. Rosaini. How about the survey from Bukit Belacan Ampang, Selangor, Mr. Tengku?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Basically, our team stay there for do some research, and it is cost 5,000 exclusive because it's including accommodation fee, food supply, and also transportation. After small discussion, we found out that we need another 10,000 to run and finish up the project. But we have problem with budget. This amount we need to fill the people to cut down the tree for the construction. But it's too risky for that because there are many animals. So we need to do it carefully and we need an expert to do that. The building material quite expensive because we need to construct carefully at risky areas. So we need the enough budget for the construction and the total cost for construction is amount 15,000.
Okay, I second the motion and I would like to add on. The ligament here is quite high based on the material we use, and we also to upgrade a chain slip some facilities like manual action that always has cost a lot of money. And according to them, an explanation of us that estimate that for this project can take about 5 years to set up everything, so it will be around of 350 million. So actually it's not enough for us to like run the project because this is on treasurer. We just have 200 million to run this whole project, so this is quite a problem to us to get on the next step.
Okay. So anyone have questions?
No.
So just now, Mr. Tengku has said that there is a use 5,000 form for their survey and they need another 10,000 for further research. From the report, basically, we run out of fund of the Project Alpha. Maybe I like any other suggestion what we should do to cover out of the budget. Any suggestion?
Okay, I have a suggestion.
All right.
Actually, I have received a call from Mr. Ahmad from HPA company beforehand with their report, and I think actually he had some interesting on this project. So maybe we can have a collaboration with them so that we can control our budget, so that we can have enough budget to run this project.
I want to add something. Maybe we can also get some donation from another company to increase our company profit.
Okay.
May I add in something? Actually, I think that we should stick to Iskandar Malaysia because it shows very passionate towards our project. Actually, we sharing the same objective as them. So by joining with them, we can cut costs and we can plan to invest or construct any project in warehouse because Johor Bahru was a big city. Then we can target generation Z and generation Alpha since this generation was our target.
Okay, I have some words that I want to add on. Actually, for this HPA company, they are agreed to add on 500 million to run this project as one of the collaborations. So I think this is such a great idea for collaborate with them.
All right. How about Ms. Rosaini? What do you think?
Okay, for this, I think making a project on Bukit Kor Terengganu is not worth it. This is because the cost to invest is very high. In addition, this place is also not a tourist attraction and is not suitable for use as an entertainment sectors and educational. So I totally agree with the good idea from Mr. Amis because the place is close and near to the Kuala Lumpur. As we all know, Kuala Lumpur is most popular place and attraction. So it is good idea if our company put the project out there. It is possible strategic place that can provide a bright image and future for our company.
Since that we can decide on which company to collaborate with, so I suggest we investigate more or discussing more further, and then we decide it in next meeting.
I agree with Miss Wan. Perhaps we need to make another meeting to discuss more further for this project.
All right, so everyone has point there. So we decide to have a collaboration with other company or our project alpha, and maybe we discuss further for next meeting.
Okay.
If nothing else, we move to the next agenda, which is potential site for project alpha. So based on the research on past 1 month, so what do you find? Let's start from Miss Wan Shahira.
So at Pasir Gudang, here have huge potential. As I mentioned before, that in this area was huge city. So if we are targeting Generation Z and Generation Alpha, here that's place that was the most suitable place for us to invest on. We can construct family day, which is give free entry for the kids and create some activity for them. They can ride horse or learn about organic fertilizer or getting close to nature or wild animals. So our target was to invest that focusing on educational as well as entertainment. I think this will be great idea.
Okay, so but for this potential site, I have another suggestion for that. We just came back to Bukit Belacan for our team. We think that for Bukit Belacan, it is also have high potential for our project Alpha because actually the place is suitable for who become a feeling able hiking trail and also playground because actually like the basis I grew up doing a release and honest I was actually for generation Y and Alpha like the generation nowadays they are just stay in room. They rarely contact with the nature. So for me, I think that this base is very suitable. We can let them to know the mother of nature. And also for this place, we also have the rare bird species there such as blue kingfishers for some activity like golden opportunity to like more knowledge about fish and also birds because for me I think this is very important just for this project actually we are emphasized by the educational and entertainment mix so for me I think the things that I propose meets the needs of objective.
Please for interrupting. I agree with Miss Wan. This is because forest is nature environment that we can attract many people because people nowadays too busy with their work. So they want some fresh out from their hair for their hair. So they will bring their family to come to forest and have some education at there.
That was a good idea for Mr. Tengku. I also have to add on some point for our proposal. So actually, this place is near to Kuala Lumpur, which is the city of Malaysia. It's very busy, hustle, and so for me, I think that the people in Kuala Lumpur, I believe they need a tranquil place for them to relax themselves. So for me, I think that this place is suitable.
Okay, for me, I strongly agree that we should investing in Pasir Gudang, which is near to Singapore. So it is very attractive for the tourism to attract foreigner for this project. Besides, Pasir Gudang was industrial area, so there's a lot. investor want to join our project. And Iskandar Malaysia was the one of the major investor at Johor Bahru. So if we're running out of financial or have a issue with managerial problem or lacking money, by collaborating with them, we can solve our problem. What I'm saying that we should invest in Pasir Gudang, Johor Bahru.
Okay, so I would like to straighten my opinion. In my opinion, I think we can make the investment in advertisement to promote our project, and also we also can maybe like collaborate with the government to impose our advertisement as well. So for me, I think if we can promote well for our project, so I think this can attract people to travel in Malaysia and also to Bukit Belacan. So I also have a point to strengthen our core actually, but for the HPA company, they are also attracted to invest in Bukit Belacan 400 billion, and there are also a lot of abilities we can share. So for me, I think that we should state in the proposal Bukit Belacan for our Alpha project. In my point of view, because actually for the place that you suggest is a empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, right? First, for me, I think that place is a industrial area. So let's come back to the objective of our company is for educational and entertainment needs. So I think actually for once we can learn this by keep in contact with environment as well. Because for me, I think that we can refresh our mind. I think this is a opportunity.
Sorry for interrupting. I strongly agree with Miss Amis because we need another way to learn about environment, fauna and flora at Bukit Belacan. Besides, we also can teach our children about nature at there.
Okay, so for Miss Rosaini, do you have any question to ask for our proposal?
Okay, for me, I agree with the idea presented by Mr. Tengku. Many people are more interested in expose nature to fill their free time. It's good place to do that rather than just spend more money to a shopping complex. In addition, it can reduce stress and spend time with family at the Bukit Belacan because the place has unique design that can attract people to go there. It is the best place for doing many activities that benefits and suitable for people. So I think it is a quite good idea and can work it for our company.
And also for me that I think that the people that live in the city, I believe that they are stressful. So for me, I think they really need a super place for them, like in order to wish love themselves. So it said that place in the warehouse in Pasir Gudang. For me, I did not think it meets company objective.
Sorry for interrupting. Actually, I agree what Miss giving the point that makes me just realize that it was great idea if we are trying to invest at Bukit Belacan.
All right. Everyone has point there about their own proposal. So this is our work to choose the most potential site for Project Alpha. All right. For those who want Bukit Komarang Terengganu, raise your hand. All right. No vote for Bukit Ko. Next, warehouse in Pasir Gudang. Is that anybody vote? All right. No vote for Pasir Gudang. Okay. Lastly, Bukit Belacan. Who is agree that Project Alpha will be at there? Raise your hand.
Yes.
Can you raise your hand?
Yes.
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 All right. Okay. So, for this meeting, we agree that Project Alpha will be at Bukit Belacan, Ampang, Selangor. So we need to do more research about this place, and we'll discuss to next meeting. So, we will end our meeting. Anything else you want to bring out?
No.
So, if there is no other matter to discuss, Miss Kateri, would you like to brief us on the detail of next the meeting?
Sorry for interrupting. Since we need to conduct research again about the area, so I think that maybe we can have next meeting after 2 weeks so that we can prepare a proposal.
All right. Okay. We shall see you 2 weeks from now at this channel. We can conclude our meeting today, and thank you for coming, everyone. And the meeting is urgent.
Thank you.